Getting yourself to work out is no easy task. Some days can feel like a breeze, but we all have those times where we just need that bit extra motivation to stop by the gym after work or set up a mat in the living room. But when New Year's resolutions are around, everyone's motivations are at an all-time high for the year. But within a few months, weeks, or even days, that motivation starts to fade away. Hey guys, Cameron Neal here. I'm a personal trainer and a sports science student, and my goal is to help as many of you guys reach fitness goals and live a healthy lifestyle. Now, there are many methods for staying disciplined, but not everything's going to work the same as someone else. It's just through trial and error. So in this video, I'm going to share my 3 biggest tips that have helped me to stay consistent with my training in hopes that at least one method will work for you. Tip number 1 is to schedule your time for when you're training. If you have a busy 9-to-5 job or you're a uni student like I am, where every day is different, then planning is very important. Without scheduling a time in advance, then you're more than likely not going to stick with your goals because life gets in the way. You sleep in, your mates invite you to a happy hour, you're feeling lazy, or you just forget to pack a change of clothes. So to go on with this, I recommend training at the same time every day you plan to train. If your time is more flexible, then I recommend you write it down on your daily goals or to-do list, physically or digitally if that's your thing. Sometimes this means waking up a little earlier to fit that workout in to start your day, or going through a run during a lunch break. If you take one thing away from this video, then creating a plan is my biggest tip for staying consistent with your goals, as you create yourself a habit and then which is going to stick with your goals long term. Tip number 2 is having some form of accountability. The example I used earlier with writing down or scheduling is actually a form of accountability, but this is challenging because you're the only party involved, so the only person making yourself accountable. And the easiest way is actually having yourself a training partner. Just ask a friend or a family member to come work out with you, or play in a sport that you always wanted to try. There have been times in my life where I have not felt like exercising that day, but just having that training partner, it really helps you make yourself more accountable because you don't want to disappoint them. Plus, you get that social benefit if you're working out with someone too, or you're in that group class. Money can actually be a form of accountability as well because no one likes to lose money. This method applies to me because I actually have a gym membership, which I pay for on a recurring payment. So I want to use it at least a few times a week to get my money's worth. For some people, it works better to pre-purchase a group class or hiring a trainer because that's more of an investment for them, and then they can make themselves more accountable by doing it with a friend. However, I would only suggest this method if you're willing to financially invest in your health. Another method of accountability is actually setting a reward for yourself, say out there after you've worked out at the end of the day. Whether this is allowing yourself to watch some TV before bed, or by setting aside a cheat day for the weekend, whatever the reward you choose, this can be a useful method, but this method is a lot more difficult because you have to commit yourself to a difficult task in order to not feel guilty about the reward you have set for yourself. My final tip that I'm going to share in this video is literally just do exercise that you enjoy, and it's as simple as it sounds. And this may mean trying a few different things out, something that's equally challenging but also enjoyable to help you stay consistent with. If you hate running on the treadmill, then don't do it. It's the same with weights. I personally don't enjoy doing cardio workouts, but I achieve a lot of my conditioning through playing sport, basketball in particular. I receive a lot of satisfaction out of it because it doesn't just raise my heart rate, but I also get the social benefits as well, and I improve my agility, my speed, and all that. In today's society, there are almost endless opportunities to get some exercise and train. But it just all depends on what your goals are and what you're willing to commit to long term to be able to achieve your fitness goals. That's it guys, those are my top 3 tips for helping to stay consistent with your fitness goals for this year. My name is Cameron Neal, and if you got something out of this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see future content from my channel. See you guys later.